This is the Iowa Weather Report for Friday, July 25th, 2014. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have the ridge, the 594 circle over Oklahoma, Texas, into New Mexico and Arizona. Storm track across the northern tier of the country. A disturbance moving through Saskatchewan will produce some showers there, and that'll arc down into the state today. We could see some storms mainly in the first half of the day, with clearing late by the western counties. Highs will be in the upper 70s northeast to low and mid 90s south and west. It'll be fairly warm across the state Saturday. We could see an early day shower, otherwise it'll be partly to mostly sunny. Could see an afternoon storm late in the day. Highs will be mainly in the 80s to low 90s. Sunday, system moves to the east. Winds coming out of the north. Temperatures will drop into the upper 70s to lower and middle 80s. Drier air will also come in. That's going to lower the dew point, so it's not going to feel as bad. And that's going to be the case throughout most of next week. Monday will be mainly sunny with some afternoon pop-up fair weather cumulus clouds. This will be the case Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Highs will be mainly in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Lows in the 50s. Some cases we may even see temperatures in the lower 50s for lows, and even highs may not even get out of the mid 70s. It's going to depend a lot on wind factors and whatnot. Going into Wednesday, GFS wants to paint a little bit of activity around. We could see a sprinkle or maybe an isolated shower, but nothing too organized at this point, and no disturbances around. And Thursday, same story. Thursday could be a little more organized, but still mainly sunny during most of the day. The better chances of any precipitation would be during the afternoon into the early evening hours. You can even see as we go into next Friday, there's the trough over the east, the ridge over the west, but the ridge is not very strong at this point. It is starting to poke up into Canada. You see a disturbance just north of the state that could enhance the shower activity around here. We saw that on Wednesday, more on Thursday, and into next Friday. You can see it's a little more active and a little more organized. Readings will still remain mainly in the upper 70s to lower and possibly middle 80s. Going into the extended period, August the 5th, not much change. Trough over the east, a flat ridge over the south and west as the ridge is starting to get tempered down a little bit. Mainly showers and thunderstorms to our east and south, mainly in the afternoon and evening. No real organization, no real system around. We have a few showers and storms off to our west, mainly dry if this is to be right. The end of the forecast on August the 9th, we have a bit of a weakness moving through. You can see that with the X over northwestern Missouri, so we could see some activity. Otherwise, a ridge over to our west, trough axis moving across the west coast. But around here we would have some precipitation, but it looks very disorganized, typical of summertime weather. All the main storm tracks are way to our north, so anything is going to remain disorganized. Satellite image from last evening, we had one storm moving off the east coast, next one coming in with a few showers and thunderstorms across the plains. Otherwise, it was fairly clear for most of the country at this point. Taking a look at the watch warning map from last evening, we had some heat advisories from the northern part of Texas through Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, western Missouri, into southwestern Iowa. Some red flag warnings well off to our west, and elsewhere it was fairly quiet at this point. The QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock, showing rainfall amounts could range from a couple of hundredths or up to a tenth in the western counties to possibly over an inch in the eastern counties. Some may get more than that, some may not get any rain at all, heaviest over Colorado.